Rise our friends, welcome back to the Banter Show, and this is a Banter Show special, and it's about our little friend Alfie Pentony. Fight for Alfie campaign, friends, and I'm joined with Alfie's father, my good friend Jamie. Jamie, how are you?
I'm not too bad, Tony. Thank you very much for coming out tonight and do this Banter Show special and give you a bit of information on Fight for Alfie and everything we're trying to do this year. Yeah, we'll start off with a bit of background about Alfie. Alfie was diagnosed in 2016 with Duchennes Muscular Dystrophy. A lot of people don't know what the DMD is. We didn't know, it was news to us. But what we found out that it's a 100% fatal disease. There's no cure. There never has been a cure found for DMD. It's a progressive disease, which means Alfie's muscles are going to get progressively weaker. It starts with his calf muscles. So you'll see Alfie's calves are twice the size of a normal kid's calves. Generally works their ways up into the arms, and then because it affects the muscles and the muscles' ability to regenerate itself, it means eventually all the organs which are muscles, so you get your heart, your lungs, etc. They, the kids either die with cardiac failure or diseases related, or illnesses related to the DMD. So that's what we've discovered in the past 3 years or whatever we've been doing this thing. And we also have learned that Northern Ireland has the worst cure rate in the UK for children infected with DMD. The average life expectancy in Northern Ireland for children with DMD is just 20 years old.
Oh my goodness.
So that's the average life expectancy. My wee man's 6, by the way. He just turned 6 in September there, so it gives you an idea of the sort of time scale that we're working along.
Right.
So we'll come to the fact that me and Colleen have had to come to terms with the fact that that means, because Alfie's going to die of the DMD, that he's terminally ill. You probably haven't seen me in front of the camera too many times before because it's taken me this long to admit that my wee man is dying. I've sort of just passed it all off and thought, oh, there's a cure on the way, something's going to happen. And it hasn't. So far, we can get steroids to help him, keep him on his feet. We're trying to keep him on his feet as long as we can so he doesn't go in a wheelchair. If he goes in a wheelchair, his spine curves. Once his spine curves, then he's not eligible for any trials, he's not eligible for any treatments. Or, what is it, comforting treatment, which just extends your life and makes it a wee bit more comfortable. But it's not really a life when it gets to that stage. So at 6 years of age, we need to sort of find something now, find something that's effective, find something that can slow this monster of a disease down. So my wee man is going to fight in chance. So when you do look at Alfie, and Alfie looks, he's a 6-year-old boy, he can run around for 10 minutes and people come up and say, oh, he doesn't look sick, and you know what I mean, he looks fine, he's cheeky.
He's a proper cheeky little 6-year-old.
He may be a wee bit cheekier than most 6-year-olds.
Full of beans.
Full of beans, but people say he doesn't look sick, but in the inside he is sick.
Yeah.
His muscles are getting weaker. Some days he can't go out to school to play with his friends because his legs are tired. He wakes up in the middle of the night with cramps, crying. The other night he was laughing to me and Colleen, he says, Daddy, my legs are never going to be fixed.
Oh, bless
now that killed me, and I don't normally do, but Daddy, my legs are never going to get fixed, and we promised him that they would be. So that's what we're aiming to achieve with everything that Fight for Alfie is going to try to do this year and next year, and hopefully if we get him on something that works, and we don't have to. My dream would be that he didn't have to campaign or Fight for Alfie anymore, that if he was fixed. But until we find that moment in our wee life, then we're just going to continue on with what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So the disease. We're going to talk about the disease here.
Yeah.
DMD is the biggest genetic disease in children in the world. There's 250,000 children worldwide that have DMD. In the UK, there's 250 people in the UK. And in Northern Ireland, I think there's 60. And this disease can affect anybody. We had never heard of it in our family. It can be just a mutate, and there you go.
Just come out of nowhere.
You can come out of nowhere, or it can be traced back through your family line, which we actually did. We actually traced it back through and had to get people down different stages tested.
Wow.
But it can come to any family, and it's no different, I suppose, to somebody who's fighting with a different disease, maybe cancer, or it's just a different fight. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's the same, all the battles day in, day out are the same, it's the same struggles, It's the same arguments, it's the same stress, it's the same, you know, are we doing the right thing, are we not doing the right thing, questioning each other. You know, I'm sure every family who's fighting one of these battles, and there's loads of them, loads of people out there fighting these battles, and every one of you keep on going the way you're going, because I know how tough it is. You know, and good luck on all your battles too. But our battle is this Duchennes, right? So these are the facts we know. Duchenne muscular dystrophy is 100% fatal. Most kids die within their teenage years, but we've looked recently, and well, the facts, we got these facts last night in the house, and it sort of shocked me and Colleen, and put us in a wee bit of a bad funk, as it would. A lot of these kids are dying younger, and there's been 25 kids under the age of 21 in the UK since January that have died because of DMD. We're talking 10 years old, 14 years old, 8 years old. Somebody this week died at 3 years old, and somebody last week died at 5 years old. Right, now my son's 6 years old, so I don't know how much more advanced these children were in the stages, but these stages are progressive. So at any one of these stages, it could be game over. So it's really shocked us, and it sent us into complete funk last night to think maybe our time is shorter than we even think it is. Most kids, and another thing, most kids are normally in a wheelchair by the age of 8. Well, Alfie's 6, he already has his wheelchair, he has it near a year. Doesn't use it all the time, but he's using it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all these things that come with the DMD, it affects his quality of life.
This is heartbreaking, friends. It's heartbreaking for me to sit here and listen to Colleen and Jamie. I don't know how you guys feel. That's why I'm here, friends. So work away, Jamie. Tell us more.
Well, finally, we're going to talk about the event. We've got 3 events coming up now that are going to generate funds to help save Alfie and boys like him. The first event we have coming up is the Halloween on Sunday. So everybody, make sure you just come down to the Foresters on Saturday. Fancy dress, Halloween extravaganza.
Alfie loves Halloween. He's not into Christmas. Halloween, that's what he loves.
Yeah, he's a big Halloween man. Yeah. So, and I think we even get a couple of superheroes coming from characters NA, and there's going to be pumpkin carving. There's going to be lots of raffles and prizes for maybe the best dress. That's all going to be done on Saturday. After that, we have the white collar boxing. Now, the white collar boxing has sort of been organised by friends of Barney Priest. Now, Barney's was a team, Alfie stalwart. He run many events and participated in many events for my son. And he's also a good friend of all ours. So we're in Barney's memory. We've decided to do a white collar boxing similar to last year's, but we're going to do it between 3 charities. We've decided in memory of Barney and everything that the Northern Ireland Children's Hospice did for him. We're going to split the money between themselves. We're going to do it for Fight for Alfie, and we've asked Ellen Journey to join in.
Wonderful. And
because they've got their own fight, they're fighting their battle. You know, I hope they win their battle. We're all supporting them, as I know that they'll support us once they do win their battle. Yeah. So yeah, so that's the white collar. We'll have a wee day out in Sticky Fingers, 24th of November. Big shout out to Sticky Fingers who have done an awful lot for Alfie, from designing his wheels and giving him a lifetime special pass to go there and organising concerts and events. And always have Alfie back, so thank you very much, Sticky Fingers. And then the last event, and it's a big event, and maybe this is where some of you guys can help out, is we're going to do a gala ball, being primarily organised by my wonderful cousin Kathy Patterson. And it's for Valentine's Day, and it is going to be brilliant. It's going to be compared by Nora and Nolene. Nula and Noreen. Sorry, I didn't mean to get your names wrong.
Girls.
Yeah, I'm under pressure here. I didn't mean to get your names wrong, but yeah, it's going to be an absolute night. They're going to compare it. We've got a live band. We've got the champagne reception and 4-course meal. So yeah, a wonderful night to be had, and we're hoping that as well as our friends and families who are going to come, any local businesses you want to buy a table, they're £500 for 10 seats, or if you want to buy an individual one, it's £10. So contact 50. So contact any member of Team Alfie for tickets for that. So that sort of covers the events that we've got coming up, right up to something that's just come up for us, right? Which was a phone call. My wife, right? I need to say something about my wife. My wife is the most relentless, determined person that you've ever met in your life, and the stuff she does for Alfie is above and beyond. But she's relentless with everybody, and she doesn't stop, and she's on the phone, and she's badgering people and trying to get her something fixed. So the moral of this story is she finally gets through to one of these trials that we are trying to get Alfie onto in America, and they have said that there's a very good chance after Christmas that Alfie should be called forward for a trial study in gene therapy. Now, gene therapy is completely it's a completely new science. You know, there's not a lot known about it. All we, like I've read the study, we'll have the consent form here to have him signed up for the study, right? We know that it can help make the protein Alfie needs in mice, and we know it can help in dogs. So this is the final stage with our trial in humans. Yeah. And normally I would say to Colleen, you know, okay, we'll sit back, we'll wait, and we'll add maybe a couple of other boys, you know, that are further down the line. Yeah. You know, go in there and let them, you know what I mean? We don't have that time. By looking at the list we seen last night, we don't have 4 years to wait for another trial. For that trial, for him to be in a wheelchair and then say, no, he's no longer eligible for a trial because he's in a wheelchair. Or, you know, for God forbid, in 6 years, he's 10 years and he's not here. So the trial that we need that's coming up is, we're hoping to hear something in early March to maybe go over there in May. And as I say, it's a gene editing trial. They're going to take out this DNA and put a virus into it, re-inject it into his system to try and manipulate his DNA to try and produce this gene that's breaking down his, because he can't repair his muscles, so they're trying to put something in there to mimic the gene. Yeah, very complicated, but hopefully it works.
Just hopefully.
Because we need something. We need it now. Yeah. We need it yesterday.
This is the big push, friends. This is the big push, and I want you to, as many of our dear friends out there, to share this video. We need help with this. We really do. We need a lot of help. Yeah. And I'm here to.
Well, the study lasts 2 years, so we would be living in America for 4 months, 5 months maybe. We'll be back and forward every 30 days. Well, we don't really have a target, but we know it's going to cost a lot of money. So yeah, all the events that we're doing, come along. The best way you can do is come along, enjoy yourself, buy a ticket, and if you have any ideas, like a lot of people had and continue to do, come and see us. Just contact somebody on Facebook and they'll get back to you, because you know, it's a battle. It's you know what I mean. It's the fight's on.
It's fight for Alfie. Fight for Alfie.
Oh yeah,
Facebook friends.
Yeah. One last thing, I want there's no point me sitting talking to you all day, but there's some razor coming out by his end. I would like my son to possibly come and say 2 words to you. So,
or a few words.
Or a few words. Hopefully.
Look who's joined us, friends. My little pal Alfie. This is the man here. 6-year-old, and we're here. We're asking for help, and we need all the help we can get. We need this right now. This is fight for Alfie, for this little chap here.
Alfie, what do you want to say, buddy, to everybody that's been happening?
Thank you, everyone, for trying to fix my legs.
Thank you, everyone, for trying to fix my legs.
Yeah.
Right. Class. We'll love him. We'll love him. From me and Jamie and Alfie, Colleen's over there, friends, at the minute we're out of here, please share this. Please.